It's time. It's time.
Yeah.
What's the time?
It is literacy challenge time. So, you know, yesterday, when Ella told me that we'd have Madame Apioko and another guest, which you would see very soon on the set, I was like, Appy is coming. Like,
Appy is coming. You know,
Appy is coming.
Some
literacy
exam,
challenge, some
or
exam
going to be writing things and all those.
I didn't sleep the whole night. I've been reading, I've been learning words, dictations and all of that. So I came to the studio prepared. I came with a pen because I know that if Madame Apioko is here, it's examination time. It's a test time, time to test your intelligence. So I was expecting her to come with examiners, with some red pens, marking scripts and all of that. But she came with, I don't know what she's holding. I can see a long list. And I'm like, why is the exam not coming on?
Well, Apioko is here. She's the head of Progress Production, as well as Magdalene Williams, who is with the events and comms team as well. Okay, so please answer that question.
Is that my question?
For what you have done.
Writing?
For what you have done. When we finish announcing the top 50, which is why we're here. We're here to announce the top 50 contestants for the Literacy Challenge 2024.
Super.
For what you have done, Jifa, when we are done, I'll give you a quiz.
Oh, I was
and the questions are in my head.
I was expecting my question.
The questions are in my head.
Because my pen is ready to write.
Please, we are not part of this.
You know those tests and those quizzes where it's dictation. Right. You write the question and then you answer it. That's what we're going to do.
I'm ready, ma.
You brought yourself.
Hey, what problem I'm going to collect first?
We'll do it together, don't worry.
But you were encouraging her when she was talking. You were encouraging her.
You know, they say you have to mourn with those who mourn and celebrate with those who celebrate. So me, I'm just supporting
accomplice. Continue.
Yes. So tell us, what's the big announcement? What's the big announcement?
I mean, over the last several weeks, in fact, about 2 months, we've been talking about the Literacy Challenge. It's no secret by now, unless, you know, the people who... There are some people, they are alive, but they are not living. You know, so the people who are alive are not living and haven't really been paying attention to what's happening. We've been running the Literacy Challenge 2024. Now, what does that mean? Level 1 of the challenge is an essay competition. And essentially what we did was we asked young people to write essays. And we chose a very important topic, which pushed them to write about the things that they think need to change in Ghana, and how young people should get involved in effecting the change or achieving the change. Now, this competition is for JHS students or students who do the equivalent of the JHS. So age bracket would be between maybe 12 and maximum 16, you know, give or take, right? But once you're a JHS student, you're entitled to enter the competition. Now, out of those thousands of essays that came, our external examiners have graded them, and then they've whittled down to the top 50.
Wow.
Yes, the top 50. And it's been such a joy and a privilege reading the things that the young Ghanaians, young people in Ghana are writing, getting into their minds, dissecting their feelings. When somebody allows you into their most intimate thoughts and opinions, I think it's a privilege. And that's why I'm saying that it's been a privilege and a joy, just really. You know, I love a good essay. I love the
and some of the ones
words.
you brought to read earlier, you know, last week and so on. Amazing.
It's been, you know, it's been a very busy past couple of months. We had the City Business Festival. We're getting ready for This Is Ghana. Lots of things happening in between. But these essays have kept me company, just reading them, calming me down. You know, it's been amazing.
Wow. Okay, so well, let's get right into it. What do we have here?
So our top 50.
Who made it?
Drum roll.
Drum
roll. There we go. This is in no particular order, even though we do know who our top 3 are. But we'll come to that later. Number 1 on the list, Sarah Ann GNK Korte. Sarah Ann Korte. We don't have her school and, you know, region. I'm sure when we meet her, we'll know that. Number 2, Yaira Afua Hachu from Faith Kids Academy. Abeka Daniels Irabina from the Mount Zion Methodist Basic School. Franklin Eyira Madanu from Vine Christian High School in Accra. Irabna Asabia Mwako from Silicon Valley International School in Ofanko. And they are no strangers to this competition. We've had a winner from there before and whatnot. Kelvin Kojo Ofori from the Agri Memorial International School in Dansoman, Greater Accra. Devan Kelili Sika Akpa from the Golden Gate International School. Yeah, the Heaven's Gate.
Heaven's Gate.
It's a school there, you know. And we have a top 50 contestant from there. Jaden Judah Harrison Affle.
Okay.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Wow, I love it.
Jaden Judah
Harrison
Affle. Yes. Makafui Ramona Ehla from Bexhill International School Complex in Tema. Asamoah Boatema Ama from the Jira International School in Ashaman. Maggie?
So we have Sedinam Fui Fifi Bedema from the Oyster Academy School in Tema, Greater Accra region. We have Esuman Ama Karen Ama Esuman from the Jira International School, again in Ashaman. We have Benedicta Arthur from Southbridge Montessori School, Banana Inn in Accra. We have Mame Kesewa Obriyaboa from the Happy Kids School, Kwashiman, also in Accra. Portia Asari from Mary Star of the Sea School in Amanfro. We have Nadia Jalaluddin. Jalaluddin, sorry. So Nadia Jalaluddin of SOS Herman Minor School, also in Accra. We have Anfuachi Sobre, Tema Ridge School.
Okay, so
what's the name?
that name is
okay. You know the name. Okay.
Fuache Sobre.
Sobre.
Yes,
Okay.
Fuache Sobre.
Fuache Sobre.
And I know because
How do you know?
your friend and my friend, Emma Donko, is her auntie.
Oh.
It's her big sister's daughter.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and I shot their wedding many years ago, and also her outdooring.
No way.
Yes, I showed her outdooring.
So this is like a grandfather.
No, it's not. No,
just to say,
it's not like
I know
a
that
grandfather.
Patricia
He's
Bress.
not the great grandfather.
As you say, grandpa,
Wow,
we
okay.
greet you. Look, I keep
I
saying
see.
that those of us in this company, when we come to work, you have to go and greet David.
Every day.
Go
Because
to and go and
This kind of
greet him.
behavior, what is
That's
that?
true.
Say, Grandpa, good
People like
morning.
Marco are there,
Senior,
who
good
mentioned
morning.
Did you
their
sleep
resident
well,
there.
sir? Okay, so it's Anfuachi Sobre.
Yes, Fuache Sobre.
Okay, Tema Ridge School in Tema. We have Princess Akosia Mirekua Riafe of the Glorious Child School Limited in Pokwase. Jaden James Onwana Asari, also from the Happy Kids School in Accra. Then we have Tracy Mensah, Nungwa Methodist JHS in Nungwa.
All right, so then let's continue. We have Sonia Chumesi, the Oyster Academy Tema. Apia Menka Asari from the Almighty Vision Academy in Sunyai in the Bono region.
Yeah.
We have Kobina Esiama Yanka, Christ Legacy International School. Priska Efia Yeboah from the Backnoff Schools in Obuasi, that's in the Ashanti region. Felicia Ade Sedinam Nikwe from Christ the King International School, Cantonment. Again, no strangers to this challenge. Oliver Amwa Kwachi from the Jira International School, Asham. And of course, Jira is the school of our reigning champion, our 2023 champion.
That's right.
Jaden Kwekuba from D&D Academy, Kumasi, Ashanti region. And D&D is the school of the 2022 champion.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Melinda J. Jambwe from the St. Nicholas Anglican JHS in Cape Coast, Central Region. Frederick Loko, he goes to the Covenant Presby School, Jorulu, Greater Accra Region. Irabna Ajaman from the Einstein School of Akko, Greater Accra. Yehoda Teria, and we don't have the school, but from Ghana.
Yeah, of course.
Madina Tuamed from the Bexhill International School Complex, Tema.
Okay.
Annalisa Afre Mensa, Southbridge Montessori School, Banana in Accra. Miriam Mamefwa Jackson, SAP School. Elsie Abedi, Pram DA Basic B School.
Okay.
Yes, that's one we love to hear. Daniel Techiamano Ogbojo from the VRA International School, Akuse, in the Eastern Region.
Wow.
Stephanie Makafui Aguda, Martyrs of Uganda School, Kumasi, the Ashanti Region. Sarah Abla Emefa Salome, Kiddy City Academy at Dawenya, Greater Accra Region. Kekeli Aite Delight, we don't have the school, but again, from Ghana.
Yeah.
Richwell Yensigore Bogrebon from the West End International School.
Yeah.
Frimpong Eugenia Kisiwa, St. Anthony RCJHS in Nkoko, Eastern Region. Ya Echa Seboama, Great Victory Academy, Bolgatanga, Upper East Region. Anita Mankwa, Encounter Française, Cape Coast, Central Region. Angel Kovo, Reverend Owusu Mission School in Ho, Volta Region. Suleiman Toiba, Great Victory Academy, Bolgatanga, Upper East Region. Lois Entry Sumwa, Blessed Redeemer School in Koko, Eastern Region. Stephanie Aite, Encounter Française, Cape Coast, Central Region. Peggy Darko, St. Faustina Roman Catholic Basic School in Amanfro, Greater Accra Region. Divine Yambefare Ambalaku. And this young person made it to the top 50 last year. So he himself is no stranger to the whole competition. And he comes from the Leadership Community School in Wa, all the way from the Upper West region. And then we have Jael Labi, Happy Kids School in Kwashiman in the Greater Accra region. So there is our top 50, top 50 contestants for the Literacy Challenge 2024.
Beautiful. This is exciting.
So you've mentioned a tall list of 50 students who have made the cut to participate in the aptitude test come Saturday. Now, if I'm watching at home or I am a parent, I'll be wondering, my child had a good essay. My child submitted her essay on time. My child put in their contact details. I went with everything that needed to be done. I posted it, or I came to ChannelOne offices here in Tesano to drop it. But why wasn't I selected? I'll be wondering, what was the selection criteria? I should have made the cut.
Right. So, I mean, it's just like writing an exam, really. And you know, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how it pans out for you, essay writing and the way it presents itself for grading is quite subjective. Even though there's a rubric, there are criteria that the examiners would go by, and I'll list some of those criteria. For this particular topic, because we really wanted to see that research would have gone into the essays, we're looking out for evidence of research and understanding that research or that data that the young person has come into contact with and how they've interpreted it and to tell a story or to communicate beautifully on paper. Mechanical accuracy, remember that from school? Your spelling. Your grammar. If you want to go more technical, do you have hanging modifiers in there? Yes. Do you have misqualified modifiers in there? You know, your punctuation, all those things. The rights.
I'm nodding my head like a lizard.
The rights use. No, I'll explain. So I'll give you an example. So if you say something like Jifa, Jifa goes to school today and next week. That's not a proper structure of a sentence. And what you've done is you've not allowed the different elements, different parts of speech in the sentence to stand to make sense. So what would you rather say? Jifa goes to school. She will go today. So you break it. She will go today and she will go next week. It makes more sense. It's clearer. There's no ambiguity. The verb does what it needs to do. The subject does what it needs to do. The nouns are doing what they need to do. And then the adverbs of time, which are today and next week, are also doing what they need to do. So language is very technical. Now, of course, we're not expecting a JHS to know all that, but what you're writing, it's communication. It should make sense. Your punctuation. Did you write one long paragraph without a full stop or a question mark anywhere? Or did your commas come where they were supposed to come? Did you communicate the emotion you wanted to communicate using the tools available to you? All that comes under mechanical accuracy, the grammatical errors and all that. Did you have fewer of them rather than more of them? Then creativity, originality. You know, how original are you? Yes, everybody is writing about the same topic. But did you show that this is my writing style? Did you show that, oh, I choose to structure the essay this way instead of this way? Did your personality really shine through in your essay? All these things count. You know, all these things count. So some did it better than others. That is the truth. The highest grade for the essay, 95%.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes,
95.
95%.
Wow.
After the 95, we had a 93. We have 4 92s. And I remember this because I was looking, I was like, how are we going to make this selection?
It was difficult.
4 92s. I think I want the 87, so you go there. I think 5 89s. We have 7 87s.
Wow.
Yes.
It was difficult.
So if you do the calculation, how many do you have already?
Yeah, that's over 20.
So the
people mentioned
likelihood
already.
is that you may even end up getting a 70.
And you'll still not make it
it.
the top 50. Yeah.
That's how brilliant these young people
And
are.
also some of the essays were also disqualified because, like Api was
The
saying,
rules are
the
there.
rules
Yeah,
are there and they did not follow
Yes.
them. So all of those things
Okay.
count.
We
So-
also had a number of essays that the examiners could tell had been strictly written and copied, pasted.
Definitely,
AI.
definitely.
Oh,
Even
Because
by
they
just
have access
looking
to
at it,
smartphones.
yeah.
AI.
Wow.
But I mean,
You
it's
could
okay.
also tell those who maybe had used, and we spoke about this here before, they had probably used an AI tool to generate, maybe
The
help them
ideas.
get the structure,
Yeah.
but then they made it their own and it was their work. It was not plagiarized.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you see, our examiners, they're very experienced. And there's something that we call, in pedagogy or in the classroom, there's something that we call, basically the concept is that you take certain age brackets and you can tell the kind of language
That
and
they should.
that a young person would use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody who's in SHS, typically how they speak, how they would write. And it also has a lot to do with the culture, the jargon, the way we express ourselves.
Yeah.
The way a Gen X would write will not necessarily be the way a Gen Z
Def-
writes.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
And it is a teacher's job to know. And of course, our examiners, they're some of the best teachers we have. So
course.
they know these things. So
Yeah.
all those things came to play, Jifa. So yes, you may have had a very great
Good
essay,
essay.
but the truth is that maybe it just didn't make the cut this time.
yeah.
Right. So if your parents are home wondering why you didn't hear your ward's name, or your teacher wondering how come you didn't hear your student's name, one whom you proofread his or her story, I mean, there you have it. Maybe you didn't do all of these things that Madam Apioko has highlighted. So next year when you are applying or when you are sending your entries, you have something to look out for and a reason to write your essay and send it over.
And let me just say, essay writing, you can have all the facts and even have all these things there. But the passion that shines through your writing,
Right.
Yeah,
that's what
also
makes it
counts.
special.
Okay.
The uniqueness of it,
Okay.
and that's why the originality is also important. We want to see you
Yeah.
in the work and not see David because
to
you're
own
trying
it.
to. You
You
need
need
to
to
own
own
it,
it.
just like with anything else that has a creative element to it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
But I want to say that at the aptitude test this weekend, yes, there's aptitude test, and I'll talk about that. But after the test has been written, we will have an award ceremony.
Yes. Yes.
So we'll be giving medals to all top 50
Definitely.
Wow.
certificates
And
as well.
certificates as well. Yes.
And this year we're doing something special. We're actually also awarding, apart from awarding everybody,
Yeah.
we're specially awarding the top 3 essays.
Definitely.
Okay.
We've
Yes.
never
I
done
like
that.
Number
that.
one, the
You've not
literacy
done that
challenge.
before.
No.
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 Okay.
In times past, for the Right Away contest, before we scaled up to the literacy challenge, we had special awards, like maybe the youngest writer, the most promising, right? We
Okay.
had
Yeah.
those, but we haven't done that for the literacy challenge. But this time, we have the top 3
Yeah.
essay writers who will be awarded
I love it.
amongst their
I
counterparts.
love it. I love it. I love it. So, for those who missed this moment when we announced the
list.
top 50, are we going to have it anywhere that's available? People
Yes, it
can
will be on
access?
our website, channelone.news.com. We'll
Okay.
have it on citynewsroom.com.
Okay.
We'll have it on our socials as well, both for Channel One TV
Yeah.
and City FM. And then I'm sure if you listen to City FM as well, maybe you can't sit down and watch TV throughout the day, but you can catch our sister station,
Yeah.
City FM. It will be read out throughout
Okay.
the day,
Okay.
and also for tomorrow, so that and then we are also calling. In fact, we have called
We actually have
and are
called,
still
yeah.
calling
Okay.
the parents or the contact numbers that have been
That they
given
left
to us
behind,
so
okay.
that they know that yes, it's you. It wasn't somebody who has the same name as you, but it is you.
Yeah, you made it. Yeah.
All right, Magdalene, tell us about what's happening on Saturday. Give us all the details because we don't want anybody to say, I didn't hear or they didn't talk about that.
I know, right? So Saturday, like Appy mentioned earlier, the aptitude test. So this is a 100 multiple choice question. It's everything they are learning in school. Language, social studies, it could be science, you can find some, current affairs in everything that's happening around you as a JHS student. You definitely find it on that day. Now, where are we having it? It's going to happen at the Accra Digital Center. It's in Circle. It's very, very close to the STC thereabout. And they shouldn't worry. We are going to send them the Google location that will send them straight there. Now, they should be there as early as they can. The test is going to start at 12 noon. That we are expecting them to come in way early so that they can, sit down, relax, not feel tense because he's going to be the chief invigilator going to walk through all over. And so, yeah, Saturday, the 27th of July at 12 noon, we will all be at the Accra Digital Center to take that written aptitude test. So yeah, we would.
I just want to ask, or I want to be a typical Ghanaian, to say that, because when you were reading out, when you were mentioning out the list of the top 50 contestants, I heard names from Northern Region, Volta Region, Central Region, and all of that. So I am coming all the way from the Northern Region. Maybe I'm leaving my house Friday night to make it to Accra on Saturday. And then I'm like, if they said 12 o'clock, but if I come with the excuse of, I'm coming from far, they may give me extra time to start my, there'll be nothing like that?
No, please,
nothing
unfortunately
like that.
not.
Nothing like that.
No.
We've had situations in the past where, unfortunately, people even who live in Accra, they've come late and they come and meet the paper happening, you see. It's unfortunately, it's not an excuse, and that's why we're going through the motions to make sure that we have conversations with the people involved. Everybody understands that, it needs to be fair. And that's also why the time is a little later in the day, midday, so that at least you have time to make sure that you can get there. If we had said 7 a.m., then, I didn't wake up early and, I have young children, getting them ready to bring them with their big sister is difficult, all that. We've thought about all those things. So no, we will not extend the time. However, you never know. Sometimes when you have like one or two people, there are very peculiar instances where somebody fell into traffic because there was a keep fit happening on the road and they're on their way. And we were able to verify that, asking our reporters and all that. So that was unforeseen. We gave like maybe a 30-minute window, explained to everybody. Those things have happened, but we are not. It's not
at all.
The time is the time. We also want to let people know, and again, this is something that we are telling the parents, but as you come in, we will require you to sign terms and conditions. The reason is, if your ward advances to the next stage, which is the quiz, prior to the quiz, we have like a little literacy camp where they stay over in a hotel, in Accra. We have coaches come through, engage with them. Minors that we're dealing with. So we want parents to endorse this. And then also letting us know that you're comfortable with your child's image being used for promotional purposes. So there are terms and conditions that the parents go through while the test is happening. Those are a few things that we want people to be ready to do when they come.
I love it. I love it. So, Abby, after the aptitude test, right, the top 10 are going to be selected purely based on your scores.
On your scores.
Okay.
On your scores.
And that's going to go, they are going to go into the quiz competition.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So now, with the aptitude test, what should be the mindset of students as they come in? I mean, because people are doing, this kind of last minute, cramming, staying up all night, trying to read and cram. What should be the attitude and the posturing of students as they prepare? We have 48 hours or thereabouts before the exam. How should they prepare?
So the first thing is relax. I, as a student, growing up. I was always very tense. I don't like examinations. I would prefer a take-home test any day, even though the take-homes can be more difficult.
Yeah.
But I also prefer exams that allow me to express myself. I prefer essay, response questions to multiple choice. That's how I've always been, because I am more from the application of knowledge angle of things. However, don't be tense. Just relax.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated, drink water, drink Milo, whatever you want to,
Chill.
just chill.
Just
But
chill.
just a bit about the aptitude test. You don't have past questions. No, there's no APO. However, this is a bit of APO. Maggie mentioned that it's 100 multiple choice questions. That is true. However, they're not very straightforward questions. You need to think a little. You need to remember what you've learned or what you've read or what you've experienced, and then answer the question. But a lot of it, your common sense and your knowledge base will guide you through the exam. And that's a beautiful thing about the Literacy Challenge Aptitude Test. It's not for true and poor. No, not at all.
Pass and forget.
You can really go through the questions and stimulate your memory and your mind. And once the knowledge is sitting back there, your retentive memory can guide you to success. It's a beautiful thing. Also, something that the students should take note of. Usually in a multiple choice question, there's no practical. This one, there's a practical. Very simple one. You'll be given some kit that you have to engage with, do a few things with according to the instructions on the paper. And based on your outcome in the engagement with the material, you answer some questions. Again, application of knowledge. You may not have done something like that in class before, but with the kinds of students that we're dealing with and that we've seen work from in this first level, I know that they will be fine. They can sail through it.
I would like to say this for those who are coming, considering the fact that I'm going to be the chief examiner.
Chief invigilator.
Chief invigilator. Me, I don't like cheating. Me, I don't like copying. Me, I'll walk you out of my exam room. Oh no, I'm telling you, I'll walk you out. So please, we will all be smiling, we'll all be happy and everything else. But if you clearly are attempting to, get an advantage over another person by copying, you will forfeit your exam. It's as simple as that. So please,
What is the word?
before.
What's the word? It's in the north.
Anyway,
Why not?
Magdalene, before we let you guys go, let me ask, for a student who is coming to an exam hall, as you know, when you are going to write BC or WASI, you know that you have to go with your pen, pencil. What should I come with?
Come with nothing. Just come with yourself, your mind, your calm
No
posture.
drawing board, no
No
math
drawing
sets,
board,
nothing.
no maths and nothing. We will provide you with the pens, the pencils, the erasers, and every kit you need for any practical questions. So just come.
I mean, of course, if you have a lucky pen.
Unless,
Or
I mean,
lucky
okay, I
pencil.
agree. If you have it,
Yes.
But we would.
And no
we'll be
calculators.
checking everything.
Yes,
No
too, so-
calculators.
No calculators.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
We'll
We'll
be
be
But
checking.
you
checking.
also check.
Yeah, we'll be checking
everything.
everything. So
Yes, and I'm able to come light, especially those who are coming. Sometimes people come with bags,
Backpacks and all that.
don't come with any bags, okay? There will be no need for it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So,
true.
and
There'll
of
be
course,
no
a lot of parents also like to come and hang around till the end of the exam. I mean, in times past,
fine.
we've had a
Yeah.
special room for parents to just relax in. And
Some may also like to come with their reading material. Maybe there's something they're reading prior to
Minutes.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But just make sure you have, if there's someone with you, your parent,
Yeah,
whoever,
hand over
can
before.
keep it with them, or maybe make sure you give it to the invigilator before you sit down.
Yes. And also, some of them have phones and stuff. They can't take them in. So, like Api is saying, you can leave it with your parents or guardian or whoever you came with. And just go in empty and calm.
Beautiful. So we hope to see them on 27th. I don't think 27th is next week or something. Look, it's Saturday. Tomorrow is Friday. The day after tomorrow. Let me re-emphasize
it's
that.
the aptitude test.
Yes,
the day after
12 p.m.
tomorrow.
Right.
Definitely, definitely.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's always nice to have you on set.
Yes. We want to thank our sponsors.
Okay.
Who will also be there on Saturday, by the way.
Yeah.
Prospectus Ghana Limited,
Yeah.
very grateful to them. Weeby Biscuits by M4
Foods.
Foods, You know, they've been with us as well. Fortune Spread, thank you to them, as well as Our Life Soap. And the Fortune
Feel
Spread, Our Life
fresh,
Soap, they're from
feel
the
alive.
Wilma family.
Yes.
So, you know, we love the Wilma
Wilma
family.
is fun.
Yes, and then we also have the Ghana Gas Company.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Appy and
Thank
Magdalene.
you. Thank you.
Okay.
See you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday. Let's have fun.
Well, see you in the office first.
I know, right?
Well-
Did you have to say it?